Sagittarius, this is going to be your reading for March 12th through the 17th. Keep in mind that this is a general reading. Not all the messages are going to resonate, and if you'd like something tailored specifically for you, the information for that is in the description box below. So let's take a look and see what you guys have coming up. If you notice, I do have a join sign. That means I'm rolling out memberships. The first two tiers I have is Orion, which is 99 cents, and Andromeda, which is also $6.99. Andromeda level gets you 2 written readings on top of these videos on the 15th and 30th of each month. Just be sure to check in the community tab on the night of those dates, and I'll have messages for all 12 zodiac signs. So let's see what you guys have going on. The Empress, 5 of Swords, Strength card, the Chariot, 7 of Swords. Ooh, I don't like that. Knight of Wands, 10 of Wands. Okay, let's get started. So, someone's up to no good. Look at these 2 cards. 5 of Swords and 7 of Swords. This is deception, lies, trickery, underhanded behavior, cheating, stealing, lying. All of those negative traits that people have, these 2 cards embody those energies. So, someone here is up to no good. It could be a mother figure or possibly even the female watching this reading. Take it as it resonates. So as the Empress, this is usually a mother or someone that's just a strong feminine energy. If it's a man, it would be an Emperor instead of an Empress. This is the type of person that has the ability to manifest anything that they want. Anyone in this power or in this much power has the ability to abuse it just because they're human, and humans are faulty and they tend to make sometimes negative decisions. So this woman or man is up to no good, possibly lying and cheating on maybe even 2 people, stringing along 2 individuals, messing with their stability, possibly taking money, time, effort away from them, and just sneaking away. Whoever's doing this energy, they're in their ego. They don't feel any remorse. This is the type of person that is enjoying it. They maybe even be in their narcissistic tendencies, but someone's up to no good, and it's usually with the Knight of Wands by sex, passion, matters of the heart. So if this is a woman, she is going behind the back of the person that she's connected to and trying to establish some sort of new relationship. And this would be, something that involves sex. So if this was a connection, I do see physical cheating. But if you're single, then this is someone around you, most likely a mother figure or anyone that embodies these characteristics of the Empress. Just, they know how to make magic. Like, they can basically make money out of nothing. Someone embodying this energy is trying to play you in some way, shape, or form. As the Strength card is here, as you can see, this is a woman. She's wearing white, which shows that she's usually in the energy of purity and love, but something's going on with this person where they're trying to fight or tame their inner demons. We all have these characteristics. It just depends on, how much of it we let out. Whoever's in this energy right now, they're struggling to do what's right in this situation, but overall, they're going to end up moving forward towards where they need to be. Because if you look at this Chariot, there's the embody of the yin and yang energy. So you need both to find balance. Something's making this Empress or Emperor be off balance, and whatever they're doing, they're sneaking away, doing it behind someone's back and thinking they're not going to get caught, which is a mistake because everything that happens in the dark has to come to light. So Knight of Wands is here to show that something's going to happen that's going to bring this Empress's behavior to light. It could even be as far as getting an STD, physical, because if you see this Knight of Wands, there's a salamander on this person's arm, which sometimes can be something that you've caught. So this person can get an STD from sleeping around that potentially, reveals that there was some sort of infidelity going on. This could just be cheating. This could be stealing, especially in the form of tax returns. We do have that coming up, so people are going to start acting crazy, especially with this stimulus situation as well. Be careful with your funds and just people that are near you. Make sure that they're not coming around you just for the sole reason of using you. But I see you being burdened in some way, shape, or form because the Knight of Wands is Sag energy. You're usually very passionate and driven and motivated, but sometimes in a negative sense, whoever's in this manipulative energy, they can get sidetracked and go towards the wrong thing. 10 of Wands is here to show that there's also so many burdens that you're carrying. So if you do have a lot on your plate, it's okay to ask for help. Ask your family members, your friends, hire someone to delegate some of those tasks, especially if you have a small business or, you're expanding. Don't feel the need to have to tackle everything on your own. You can hire an assistant. It'll take a lot of these, unnecessary things off of your shoulders, and can also contribute to you being able to actually, handle those shadow aspects of yourself. Because if you're exhausted and if you're tired just from life in general, you're more likely to make irrational or just negative decisions that can impact you because you're not in your right mind. The Hangman is here to show that some sort of release is needed. I also see Leo, Cancer, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, so some of you could be dealing with any of those signs. But the Hangman is here to show that you're keeping yourself stuck in some way, shape, or form, refusing to see things for what they are. Sometimes this could even come in the energy of being in denial of your own negative traits or characteristics, or even how your behavior patterns affect other people. So this is also going to help whoever this is relating to acknowledge the things that they're doing wrong, which can create that catalyst for change. So let me get another deck. That way I can get some additional messages to see what exactly is going on. What's this Empress up to? If this is a couple, it's like a third party has entered the relationship, like an outside love interest. And whoever's in this affair is going to get caught soon. Not everyone's in a relationship though, and this is just someone in the background of you trying to lie or deceive you. If it's not for money, it's just for the sake of taking your energy. Why is the Empress here? Because of death. This Empress, someone's being controlled in some way, shape, or form. If you're not being controlled by another person, it's just you needing to transform yourself to move to a calmer place. So this situation is a catalyst for you to be able to acknowledge some of the things that you may do wrong. And it's okay. We all make mistakes. But with the Four of Cups, I feel like you may need to withdraw from other people or just your environment to be able to acknowledge what's going on inside of you. If you look at this Four of Cups, it's almost as if like the divine is watching to see what actions you take next or what steps you're going to take. Just because I feel whoever's in this energy, this is not their usual behavior. And so it's almost like there could be people on the outside that are gossiping about what's going on right now. So whoever is the one being done wrong, they're going to have some sort of awakening or a tower moment. This tower moment is going to be the truth being revealed. So if there was anything going on behind your back or vice versa, you were doing this to someone else, this truth will come to light and it's going to create destructive energy in everybody that's involved, because the tower is usually a foundation that's built on faulty ground. So it must come crashing down for it to be built back up on something more stable. Why is this happening? This could be deception that's happening even at work. But I do see it's something money related with the Three of Pentacles. And it's just like the energy of someone not being able to be honest about what they truly want. And so instead of like actually hurting the other person's feelings, they go and do something deceptive behind their back, which is even worse. But the Six of Wands is the energy of being selfish. So the person that's exhibiting the sneaky behavior has decided to be selfish and to be in their ego. This could be someone that's getting extra attention, possibly from an outside party. Either way, someone's getting bad karma with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So if this hasn't happened yet, this situation could be a warning to someone that's thinking of making a bad decision not to do it, because what you're going to get out of it is not going to be worth it at all. This is just bad karma caused by your own decisions and even caused by indecision. So this could even be one person that's dating two people and is trying to string them both along, and instead of just being honest about what they truly want, they're going to play, both sides and try to have their cake and eat it too. Bad karma would be this person losing both options. Because if you look at this card, we have one man here and we have two women. One of them is like aware that they're being juggled, while the other thinks that they're in some sort of like solid exclusive commitment, and that's not how it is. So with the Star card, be patient, and also you need to heal any wounds that you have within you that you've been carrying for a long time, so that you don't end up hurting other people based off of the pain that you went through, because you want to try to break the cycle, right? And with the Strength card, you're going to have to find a lot of strength and courage around this time, because you're going to be tempted into making the wrong decisions, but you need to just focus on operating from the heart space. The Queen of Cups is usually a woman or man that's very caring, loving, and nurturing. This is the type of woman that is going to put herself in everyone's shoes when making decisions, just to make sure that there's a level of fairness in this dynamic. But there's a heavy energy of manipulation. So what I'm seeing is someone there's two options. You can either make the right decision with the Two of Swords and go towards the light with the left, or you can go on the right and go towards the darkness. But that's just going to sink you even deeper into the rabbit hole. This is one of those dynamics that shows you like lying. It just makes things worse as opposed to just disappointing someone initially. With the Seven of Pentacles, if you've been investing a lot of time, effort, and energy into something, it would be foolish to just impulsively drop it and go towards someone else. So that's a warning not to make any impulsive decisions. If there is someone that's coming after you for the sole reason of your money, you'll see this and it'll help you make the right decision as far as moving away from them. So now let's get some additional messages for Sag. Additional messages for Sagittarius. What do you need to know for the 12th through the 18th? Yeah. Nine of Pentacles. It's best to focus on yourself, your independence, your money, your stability. Even if you're in a relationship, this is a time for you to put in work, time, and love into you. Because if you don't, there's a level of someone feeling stuck. Do you see how the Seven of Swords came again? This is not a coincidence. There's someone that's being tempted by the devil. It's not funny. I don't know why I'm laughing. Someone's being tempted by the devil. This is the Strength card, right? But in the background, there's the devil there. And you're protected either way. But don't make the wrong decision by hurting anyone intentionally, manipulating others into doing what it is that you want. If you have a lot of options, make sure that you are, you know, just not stringing anybody along. If you're single, it's perfectly fine to be single. Just don't make anyone feel like you're going to be in a relationship with them when you know those are not your intentions. Basically, this is just a case of the golden rule. Treat other people how you want to be treated. The Three of Wands is here to show something is coming in the near future. Some of you could be physically moving or just waiting to get cleared to move. But the Ace of Pentacles is here to show there's going to be a new abundant beginning, which is all about sometimes moving, having a new home, new relationship, new prosperous job, maybe even starting your own business. But the reason why bad karma was coming into that was if you make a wrong decision by hurting someone that has, you know, hasn't done anything to you and it's just like an innocent bystander, all of these new things that are coming in for you will either be tremendously delayed or taken away altogether just because of being ruthless, not thinking about how your actions are going to affect other people, lying, being deceptive. The Page of Swords is someone who is rough around the edges, someone who thinks or speaks without thinking, and sometimes can embody the energy of manipulation using thoughts and thoughts and what? Thoughts and words. Yeah, there we go. So with deception, be careful of sneaking, lying, underhanded behavior, and watch out for that being done to you as well, because there's heavy manipulation energy. Anytime the devil's around, it means you can expect shady things to be going on, and in order to avoid that, you just stay in your own lane, you mind your own business, and you treat people how you want to be treated. Let me get another deck. That way I can get some additional messages. This is for Sag. Five of Cups. Someone here is going to be in the energy of tears, sadness, pain, sorrow, misery over the actions that they've made. So let this not be you, because with the Three of Pentacles, it's like this person had a warning not to two-time someone or just, you know, not to be deceptive, and they chose the wrong path. Someone's going to have a choice, right? The Lovers is a choice between a stable connection or a connection just that involves lust and a lot of passion. Someone's going to make the wrong decision, and ultimately this decision could lead them to overthinking, depression, anxiety, sleepless nights. Nine of Swords, the Five of Swords, and the Five of Cups. So if you're watching, either you have a decision to make that can ultimately change your life for the worse, or the person that you're dealing with has this decision to make about you. If you've been up in the air feeling like you don't know where a certain connection is going, that's because that person is still dealing with either an ex or another individual on the side, which is why things feel up in the air. If you know you're in a third party, the best thing to do is to remove yourself from that equation. And if there is someone that's conspiring against you for your money, they do try anything. Oh, false person. Exactly. If there is someone around you exhibiting this behavior of just being shady and wearing a mask, there's going to be an ending to that situation. Sometimes even a physical death. My apologies and condolences if that happens to anyone. I'm not trying to, you know, bring that energy into fruition, but I have to give the messages as I see it. The Nine of Swords is here to show that you have to be aware of how your thoughts affect you in your day-to-day basis. Some of you can have one negative thought and it will just spiral into you being in the rabbit hole, and that's something that you have to take accountability for on your own as well. You guys are very intelligent people mentally, But negative side to you is you can use your intelligence in a way to manipulate other people. I used to do it. I'm sure other people have had this thing as well. It's just sometimes people don't know. If there is children involved, focus on your children, especially a girl if you have one. It seems like this child has a important message to convey. And with the Eight of Cups, just know that you will have to leave things behind that don't serve you. If you have a job, you're going to have to put in a lot more hours and time. Just for the next couple of weeks, either because you have something that you're trying to save up for, or this is just a way of you being leveled up, is by being given more responsibilities. And if you can tackle on these responsibilities in the universe's eyes, then you'll be granted a new path. But with toil and labor, be aware of just overextending yourself and causing yourself unnecessary stress and burdens by choosing the wrong decision. By like making the wrong choices, or just choosing a path that's not meant for you. And also just treat people however you want to be treated, and you can avoid a lot of just unnecessary karma and drama from what I'm seeing. But with family, this could be something that is involving a family situation where there's like a mother figure that keeps interfering with the relationship, because the Lovers is some form of strong connection. It could be a soulmate, a strong friendship that you've had for a long time. There's just a relationship that's in jeopardy because of other people interfering. Some of you, it could be because of work issues, money. Others, it's because of another lover. Really just depends on your situation. Just swap it out as it fits. So that's the end of your reading, and I hope you like it. Bye.